Good evening, friends and neighbors and friends. Thank you for joining us today on today's Sunday evening broadcast of Wipe That Grin Off Your Face Ministries. We here at Wipe That Grin Off Your Face Ministries, we've been having our ministry going on 30 years now. We got people in our congregation, or watching that they're in our congregation right now as I speak. And some of you are out there viewing us by broadcast, and we appreciate that. We thank you. We thank the good Lord for you. And we've been on air, me and my wife, Sister Sad. I'm Reverend Sad, my wife, Sister Sad. We've been on air for 30 years now, trying to share with people the importance of why it is important to wipe that silly grin off your face, because we're living in the last days, my friend. I said we're living in the last days of perilous times. People out there robbing and killing, slapping each other out in the face, grabbing people by the hair of the head. I saw one the other day out there doing in traffic. Somebody cut that woman off out in traffic. She said, how dare you? She grabbed him by the hair of the head and went to cussing at him, slapping him all up and down and everything. My friend, if you'll come to this church, we'll teach you to wipe that grin off your face, because we're living in the perilous times. Amen. Why, just the other day, I saw one of the brethren that used to attend church here at Wipe the Grin Off Your Face Ministries, and I was standing in line. I had my ticket in my hand at the Cracker Barrel, and I commenced to go up there and pay my ticket down there at the local Cracker Barrel. Me and my wife, Sister Sad, we go there every Monday night, Wednesday night, and Friday night. We firmly believe that any much more than that would be a sin, and would be the sin of gluttony, and we don't want to have any part with sin of gluttony, no more than we want with the sin of grinning. It's my belief that if you're grinning, you might be sinning. But anyway, this brother commenced to coming up to me and Sister Sad, and he said, "Brother Sad, I'm so glad to see you again. I ain't saw you in so long, and I miss you and Sister Sad." And I was going to be nice and everything, and I said, "Well, brother," and I won't mention his name, but I sat there and I felt sorry for the brother. I said, "Brother Tim," I said, "Brother, you know good and well why you left my churches, because I teach you that if you're too filled with joy, that you might not have the real good Lord down in your heart. If you have too much joy, you need to wipe that grin off your face." Amen. Anyway, Brother Tim that brother looked at me and Sister Sad. He said, "Well, I love y'all anyway," and he had that great big grin on his face. And I felt so bad for him. I felt so bad for Brother Tim, because Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, he saw that 5-gallon bucket by that door as he left our church and never put one dime in it. And every Monday night and Wednesday night, amen, and Friday night that he saw me and Sister Sad lined up at the counter to pay our ticket down at the local Cracker Barrel, he never offered not one time to pay for me and Sister Sad's lunch or meal at the Cracker Barrel. But he had that great big grin. I tell you why, because he's a hoarding money. A man will hoard money. The people are hoarders. They'll hoard money. Yes, sir. Does it say? It says, will a man, it says it in the good book, will a man rob God? Yes, he'll rob God. And he'll rob Brother Sad. Man, me and Sister Sad, they'll rob me and her both. Well, my goodness, I looked out the window of what he was driving. He was driving a Mercedes-Benz, while me and Sister Sad for the past 30 years have had nothing but an old rusty pickup. Well, my Lord. It says, let your heart be filled with joy. How do you let your heart be filled with joy? If you're grinning from ear to ear, that means you're trying to do it all yourself. You need to let the good Lord do it for you. This has been a conclusion of Brother Sad's ministry called Wipe That Silly Grin Off Your Face Ministries. We love you. Come join us next Sunday for another portion of Wipe That Silly Grin Off Your Face Ministries. We love you. Me and Sister Sad love you. We'll see you next Sunday. God bless you.